about this wig. Ah! What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Alisha, if this is your very first time here. And in today's video, y'all, we gotta talk about this wig. Ah! We gotta talk about this wig. So this is a braided wig. So before we get into the tea, I did film the entire install of this wig. It was real quick, real easy, real simple, but I did film the install. So I'm gonna show you guys the install piece, and then we're gonna come back on and just kind of talk about some of the things that I liked about this wig, a few things that I didn't like, and then I'm just gonna show you a bunch of styles that I've created with this wig. So if you're interested, then let's get into this install. What's up, y'all? So I wanted to show you guys the packaging that it came in. It ain't nothing too fancy. They didn't give me a cute box or nothing like that. But this is the bag that it came in, and then it came with a little wig cap that I did not use because I like the HD clear ones. And then y'all, look at these lashes. I'm gonna probably put them on a mannequin or something. And then they gave me these little decorative pieces. And then here is the wig. And so right now I'm just gonna show you guys everything about the wig. So I'm gonna just let y'all watch. Alright, now let's get into this install after I drink my wine, of course. So first I'm going to go in with some foundation that I have just to kind of make my lace the same color as my skin, if that makes sense. Not the lace, I'm sorry, the wig cap. As you can see, the wig cap is like a nude color, and I just like to put my foundation on there to make it my skin color because I don't do the ball cap method. I don't do all that. And then I just made sure I did the back just in case I wanted to wear it up. And then now you're just going to see me cut off all of the lace in the back. I'm not going to touch the front yet, but all the lace in the back and behind the ears, I'm going to cut that off. And then I am going to use that same foundation on the inside of the wig. The lace color was a little like ashy. It was like lighter. So I just wanted to put some of my foundation in there just to warm it up a little bit and make it look like scalp. Alright, so now we're just going to use the little adjustable pieces in the back to make the wig as tight as possible. And then it's time to pop this baby on. I'm so dramatic, child. You would think it took me a year to put this wig on. It was really easy. And as soon as I put it on, immediately yes. Immediately yes. I knew I was going to love this wig, baby. Okay, so now you're just going to see me spend a little bit of time lining up the wig. This part is super important because, child, you don't want your wig lopsided and sideways, okay? Because we're going to judge you. But the middle part is definitely a good indicator of where the wig is supposed to be. But I just like to make sure it's lined up with my ears and stuff before I cut the lace, because once you cut that lace, it's a wrap, baby. I'm showing y'all how I swoop my baby hairs in real time, just so you can see that it's all about preference. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. I just kind of swoop them the way that I like them, or, you know, until I'm satisfied with them. And then I just move forward. As you can see, I kind of like a lighter, more wispier baby hair, if that makes sense. I did pluck them out. I cut them to make them a little bit shorter, but I also use gel to kind of comb them into place because I don't like them stuck to my forehead. So when I use the gel, once the gel dries, you can kind of release them a little bit, and then I just like them to be kind of like flyaways instead of like stuck and glued to my forehead, if that makes sense. All right, y'all. So yes, I installed this wig on December the 20th, and today in real time it is January the 6th. I have worn this wig every night, every day. I did not take it off. I think I just recently took it off for like a day or two, and then I popped the wig back on today actually. And so yeah, it's looking real nice. I get so many compliments on this wig. But one of the things that I love about this wig is the versatility of it. So I'll link my other video where I had installed my, I think it was the faux locks. Yeah, I had a faux locks wig, and that wig was real nice, real cute or whatever. But with this wig, I like the fact that it's full lace. That's like the number one thing I like about this wig, because it's parting like everywhere. As you've seen in my install, there's parting everywhere. So I do like that because it looks more natural. Like obviously it's a wig, but it does look more natural versus the other one. I feel like the base of it was like maybe some braids or something, and so they had crocheted the wig, and so it was just lace across the hairline and then a few inches back, and that's it. But this baby is real lace. It's all lace, and I like the fact that you can't see there are combs inside of this wig, but you can't see the combs once it's installed. So I do love that about it. And y'all, I can also wear like a fitted hat over top of this wig. The other wig made my head so big, hats just didn't look right. But this wig, I like the fact that it's just flat, and like I said, it definitely just looks like my hair is braided. So I do like that about this wig. I also like how neat the braids are. Like if you can see how neat the parts are, the braids are really, really neat. They definitely did a big one with the installation, I'm sorry, with the construction of this wig. So I definitely like that. And then I love the length too. So this is, I want to say it's 32 inches. I'm pretty sure I said it already in the voiceover, but this is a 32-inch wig. And so yeah, this is how long the wig is on me. So the lace on this, it does say that it's HD lace, and I do believe that it is. However, I will say that the lace on this wig is not better than the lace on the faux locks wig that I had talked about earlier. So while this lace is really, really good, I did have to customize it a little bit. On the other wig, I was able to pop it on, and on the hairline, you couldn't even tell where my skin was versus where the lace was. So I did like that about it. with this particular one, and I probably mentioned it in the voiceover, with this particular one, the lace one was like a grayish ashy color, and so I had to add my foundation to it just to kind of warm it up a bit and make it look like scalp. But then also I feel like it's not as thin as some of the HD laces that I've had before, the HD laces on my wigs that I wear, like my virgin hair wigs. And then, like I said, the wig that I had before, the lace was just so thin, it was super undetectable. And so with this one, I had to play around with it a little bit. I mean, we made it work. We definitely made it work, but I did have to play around with it a little bit. I'm not gonna say that is a con, really. It's just something to be mindful in terms of an expectation. And then one more thing about the construction of this wig. So the wig was nicely constructed. I've showed you guys the inside of it and everything like that. For me, I feel like it was just a little weird around the ears. So you probably can't even see it, but like here is where the sideburns and stuff is. And then I don't know, I had to like cut into this braid right here in order for it to fit around my ear so that my ear can like lay flat, if that makes sense. Like when I first put it on, I feel like my ears was like this because it was so much like lace and stuff behind here that I couldn't cut off because it was also some of the braid. So what I did do is, like I said, I just cut into the braid just to make it fit. I mean, again, we had to finesse it, we had to make it work, and it was fine, it looks fine, it fits fine, but at first my ears were hurting before I decided to cut that. So that was just something that I noticed. That was just my experience. I'm not gonna say that's the experience for you. All of our heads are different. I have like a medium-sized head. For reference, my circumference is a 21.5, and so that's like a average head size. So I do feel like the lace on this wig was a little bit bigger. That could be because it's full lace. I'm not sure. I've never had a braided wig that was full lace before, but if you have a smaller head, you may need to like adjust the band that's inside a little bit more, because I have it on like the tightest that it'll go. So that's something to keep in mind. It's hard because with this being a braided wig, there's not a lot of room to cut. Like you obviously cut the lace around it, but in terms of the actual wig, you can't really cut a lot because there's braids right here that you don't really want to cut off. And so like I said, I just cut into the braid just a little bit. But that's me. I'm a wig maker. I've been doing this almost my entire life. And so those are very specific things that I just personally wanted to mention. So if you are a wig wearer, then you probably know what I'm talking about. But if not, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Like this wig is phenomenal. I absolutely love this wig. The only other thing I would say, which this doesn't really have anything to do per se with the wig, it's just the fact that it's made with synthetic hair. And so I notice a lot of people when they get Bohemian braids, they will get the loose hairs that'll be like human hair. Because this full wig is synthetic, the curly pieces got pretty nappy, not gonna lie. I've had it on for, like I said, about 2 weeks, a little over actually like 2.5 weeks. And I've slept in the wig for the first week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I did sleep in this wig. I just put it up in a high bun and I wrapped it up around my edges and I slept in it. And so that's what I liked about it, because it was just super easy. I didn't have to keep installing it every single day. You can if you want to, but I just prefer to sleep in it. So with that being the case, I did make sure I had a satin scarf that I wrap my hair with. I had a satin pillowcase, but the curly pieces did get pretty frizzy. Now me, I personally liked it as it started to get old. As you could probably tell in the install portion of this video, I don't know, the curls were like, they were really curly, and so I couldn't wait for them to fall because I felt like they were too curly. However, with that, you know, over time it does get a little bit frizzy or nappy, but again, I don't mind it. I do put a little bit of foam on it, and I have put some gel on the pieces just to preserve them for a little bit longer. But I mean, at this point I feel like it is what it is. But again, I kind of like it as it's gotten older. So yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I will have the link to this particular wig down in the description box. This wig was, I think, like $160. I personally did not pay for this wig. The company did send me this to review, but I would have purchased this wig with my own money. Like, after saying, if I would have been in the market for a wig and I was searching for one, this definitely would have been the one that I would have purchased, because, oh my God, I don't know, I just love it. It's just so cute, and I didn't really have to do too much to it. So yeah, super great price point in my opinion. And then also, it was from Amazon and I got it primed, so I feel like it came in like 2 days. That's really all I have to say about this wig, y'all. I've been getting so many compliments. A couple of my clients have walked in this week like, oh, where'd you get your hair braided? I'm like, girl, this is a wig. And they like once they look, they're like, oh, but right off the bat, like, a lot of people don't even know that it's a wig. So I'm cool with that. So before we get into the styling portion of this video, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video first and foremost. I hope you guys' new year is off to a great start. If this is your first time on my channel, please consider subscribing, leaving a comment, liking this video, and all that jazz. And yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all in my next video.
Said you want a bad one. Well, baby, I'm as bad as they come. Said you want a hot one. Yeah, you with the hottest under the sun. But be careful what you wish for. Make you eat your words. If I'm more than what you bargain for. Fun to flirt, but promise to deliver. Much is required. Cause look at what I'm giving you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful to someone ungrateful. I can't try to make you if you ain't you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You said you want a real one. Well, it don't get no realer than the realest one. Baby, can you handle me? If you really want it, better come get you some. But be careful what you wish for. Make you eat your words. If I'm more than what you bargained for. One dessert, but you ain't finished dinner. Much is required. Cause look at what I'm giving you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful.